Well, we're here in Leadville today. We're going to go to Ski Cooper. Leadville is the highest mountain resort in Colorado, one of the coldest places in the United States. Has recorded temperatures of 50 or 60 below zero. This is where they built the ice house. Continuing, ladies and gentlemen, our best places to ski in Colorado. It's actually a warm day here in Leadville. You notice I only have a sweater on. People are very friendly. They like to beep their horns and drive around with loud mufflers in this town. Jann Scott in beautiful downtown Leadville. On the way to Ski Cooper, the 10th Mountain Division trained here at Camp Hale. Next, we go to Ski Cooper, right near Leadville. It's a small ski area, but a quaint one, and lots of people come here to ski.
Ski Cooper was founded in 1942 when the 10th Mountain Division came to this area to train the forces to come go into Italy for their assault on Riva Ridge. The first lift was put in here in 1942, and it was the longest lift put in anywhere in Colorado at that time.
These are not ski troops here today.
No, actually there is one.
Is there one? Really?
Yes, there is one. I passed, besides the 10th, the 99th Battalion was here, and I did see one of the 99th guys here.
Are they still, do we still have ski troops today?
They have reactivated the 10th Mountain Division out of Fort Drum in New York. And they do come out to Fort Carson and ski with us sometimes in the spring.
Is Ski Cooper the oldest ski area in Colorado?
No, we're about the 5th oldest one in the state.
Tell us how it got started and what the history is and where we are.
We are on top of the Continental Divide at 10,500 feet. We started in 1942. Originally just for ski troops, and then it had been turned over to the county, and we remain a county-owned ski area.
It's a beautiful day here. Usually it's very cold up here, the sun's shining. Christmas weekend, we couldn't have picked a more beautiful day. We were trying to find the right day to come here, and this is kind of one of Colorado's best-kept secrets, isn't it? It's a small ski area, 35 miles from Copper Mountain off Interstate 70. But tell us about the slopes and the the difficulty and what sort of folks come here.
We have 385 acres of skiable terrain here, and it's 30% beginner, 40% intermediate, and 30% expert. Lots of wide open spaces. We really cater to beginner skiers and the family skiers here. Yeah. This is a beginner class being taught on the mountain. Before they go up on the lift, they learn how to stop and make a turn. This is one of our more experienced instructors.
And why do people say come, say past Copper Mountain and Breckenridge and all that? Why do they come to Ski Cooper? I mean, what's the attraction?
I would say that people are looking for a certain comfort level, and many people are intimidated when they get into a big ski area. They're intimidated by the crowds, they're not familiar with the skiing process, and so they're looking for a place where they can be comfortable. And I think you can ski here with a family and feel very comfortable.
You're all Colorado people here, aren't you? I mean, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 25 years, so I'm almost a native.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get the big corporate kind of flim-flam and all that sort of thing going on.
Not in any way, and you notice that even in the parking lot, that you didn't pay for the parking lot. No. It's easy to find your car when you go back to the parking lot.
You don't have to pay for the parking lot?
No, you didn't pay a cent for the parking lot here. And people can find their cars at the end of the day. They can find their kids at lunchtime. There's only one lunchroom, so people really find that this is important, to be able to feel that you can find your family during the day and not feel like you're lost and you don't know where your car is. Okay,
let's talk about the snow. How does your snow compare to, say, the snow at Breckenridge and Vail? How much do you get here every year?
We would get the same amount of snow that they do, but we do not use snowmaking. And if you're familiar with skiing, most people prefer the natural snow to the artificial snow. The natural snow is softer, it doesn't ice up, so your skis are going to catch better and you can turn more easily on the natural snow.
Okay, what about, let's talk about lift ticket prices, yours compared to, say, Aspen, Vail, Breckenridge, and what do you get for the buck?
Our ticket is $25, so you can ski at least twice as many times as you could at the big ski areas. Shorter lift lines, so you're getting more skiing time actually on the slopes.
Okay, $25, and when can you start the first run and the last run? First run and last run.
The lifts open at 9 o'clock and they close at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So $25, so that's a pretty good deal. That's like half of what everybody else is charging, basically. And
absolutely.
Okay, and what about the longest, most for people that really like to ski a lot? We talk about, say, the longest runs and the
longest run is Kamikaze.
Yeah.
And it's on the back of the mountain. You don't see it from this area.
Yeah.
And it's 1.25 miles long.
Oh, that's a nice little run, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So
how's the skiing?
The skiing's great.
Yeah. And what, did you like it here?
Oh yeah, I love it. This is probably one of the best mountains I've ever skied on.
Right.
Yeah.
How does it compare to some of the other mountains? Aspen, Vail, Breckenridge.
Vail, Charlie? Tell me about Vail Mountain. Vail's kind of small compared to this area, and the skiing's not as good, and the people are not as nice.
They're not as nice. People are nicer. And you, sir?
Well, I'm here because Charlie, the cab driver of Vail, told me this is the best place in the world.
Is this guy the cab driver of
Cab
Vail?
driver of Vail.
All right, there you go. If the cab driver doesn't know the best place to ski, then, who can you trust?
The cat driver, the snowcat driver,
Snowcat
the groomer,
driver.
the groomer.
Oh, really? Snowcat driver. Okay. He'll be looking for a job next year. Maybe someone would like to hire him. The Delaware Hotel is the only place to stay when you go to Ski Cooper.
Of course, in approaching Leadville and it's downtown, there's a lot of history here. It doesn't appear that every building's been renovated yet. However, there is a lot of history. Right across from the Delaware is what used to be the Tabor Grand Hotel. It's now apartments upstairs and commercial downstairs. There are about 50-odd buildings that are all historic, date back to the 1800s, with only maybe the courthouse having been replaced in the 50s as a result of a fire.
Well, what are the room rates here, and what's an average dinner cost?
Room rate starts at $68 for 2 people, room with a double bed, private bath, includes a full hot breakfast for each of them in the morning. And then dinner here will range anywhere from $11 to $15, $17, depending on what you select.
And that's what a taxi cab ride costs in Aspen. And dinner at Aspen for one person is $68 just for breakfast.
Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know. Thanks for the tour, Scott. Appreciate it. Nice to visit with you here at the Delaware Hotel.
Nice
Callaway's
to meet you,
restaurant.
Jan.
Jann Scott, best places to ski in Colorado, and this certainly is the best hotel in Leadville when you come here, and one of the best kept secrets in Colorado. Oh, that was very good. Can you do that one more time? Hi, you want to be on television?
Not now.
Come on, you can be on TV. So, what the hell were you trying to do there?
Telly Helly.
Oh, yeah. And how do you like this place? What's your name? Where are you from? And
I'm actually from Connecticut. I moved out here 2 years ago to go to school at University of Colorado.
How do these mountains compare to the mountains on the East Coast?
They're about 5 times bigger.
5 times bigger.
Yeah.
And
well, if you know where to go, you can get good snow on the East Coast, but
you're telemarketing.
here it's everywhere.
You're telemarketing today, huh?
Yeah.
Do you have a telephone with you?
No.
Oh, it's telemarketing, not telemarketing. Well, we're at Copper Mountain today, busiest day of the year. It's Martin Luther King birthday. They've got their 25th anniversary coming up next. Kristen Copland's going to give us a tour today. Thanks for having us up here at your mountain.
Absolutely, it's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. So the history of Copper Mountain, tell us the whole story.
Well, we are going to be celebrating our 25th anniversary here next weekend on January 25th. We have been in existence for 25 years, and one thing that people probably don't know a whole lot about Copper Mountain is the fact that we were originally sited to be a ski the venue for lots of the alpine events for the 1976 Olympics should Colorado get the bid for the Olympics.
Yeah. We didn't get it. It went to Canada.
Well, actually, the voters of Colorado said they didn't want to have it. So, since the mountain had already been surveyed, the Forest Service had named Copper Mountain probably the best designed ski mountain in the world for how the terrain is laid out. Investors decided to come in and build the mountain anyway. We've been here for 25 years now, and things are going great.
You have days for people that haven't skied. You have some lifts that are actually free.
Absolutely. For people in the Front Range who haven't skied before, or for skiers who would like to try another sport like telemark skiing or snowboarding, we do offer a ski-free program. Our K and L beginner chairlifts are over in the Union Creek beginner base area, and they offer free skiing on over 53 acres of terrain. So it's not just a bunny slope, but this is absolutely no questions asked. Come on up, ask us for a free lift ticket, and we'll give it to you.
Are you kids from the? Are you all from Juvie Hall?
No.
Did you guys just get out of jail?
No.
No. Okay. So how's the skiing?
Good. Good. I like skiing.
Where are you from? You do.
We're brothers. We're from Littleton, Colorado. Actually, all of us are from Littleton, Colorado.
Yeah. Gather around here, guys. Move right in. Okay. So tell us. Let's hear the truth. What's the snow like here at Copper Mountain? How do
It's
you like
good. I like it.
Uh-huh.
It's not too powdery, not too icy.
They're sliding backwards. And what's your favorite place to ski?
I prefer here mostly.
Yeah, Copper.
Copper
Mountain. Really?
Yeah.
Compared to other places? Have you been other places? How about the snow? What about groomed trails? All of that. How do you like? How does that compare for you?
Here,
Yeah.
they take care of the trails very well. I mean, they're groomed real well, and you know the ones that you don't want groomed aren't groomed. So it's got everything for everybody.
So where are you guys from? Hey, yeah, Boulder. Boulder.
Denver.
Cool.
Denver.
Boulder.
Denver.
Denver.
Boulder!
All right.
Denver.
No, you the man. Boulder's a cool place, right? Okay. So
I spend
are you
most of
guys
my time
skiing?
up there.
Skiing, boarding. What are you doing?
Boarding.
Boarding. Okay. Then how do you like this place? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's the best.
Oh, it is the best.
Yeah.
Really? As compared to what other places have you skied?
Everywhere.
Eldora. Eldora.
Not Eldora
sucks. Well, you know, folks, kids will always tell you the truth. You know, they're not gonna bullshit you. I guess Eldora maybe is I don't know. Let's go try to talk to some other people. We'll talk to this man. Sir? Oh no, I guess we won't.
Jenny from Boulder.
Jenny from Boulder.
Uh-huh.
I'm Jann Scott from Boulder, star of radio and television. Have you ever heard of me?
No.
That's fine. You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got rules.
Yeah, I rule.
Jann Scott rules.
These are dead bodies now being taken off the mountain here at Copper Mountain. Lift tickets this year, $50, $45 in Vail, Aspen, Telluride. They're pretty much up there. So how does Copper Mountain compare lift ticket-wise and price-wise?
Well, I think the most significant thing to talk to regarding lift ticket prices, especially to your Front Range area, the Denver Boulder area, is that the Colorado skier is a very savvy skier, and they certainly know where to find the lift ticket values. Here at Copper Mountain, we do offer the simplest frequent skier card program, the Copper Card. You can get it for just $10 at King Soopers, and with the Copper Card, all season long, adults will pay no more than $30 for a lift ticket, $22 early and late season, and kids will ski for just $12 all season. Probably one of the most famous attributes of Copper Mountain is the way the terrain is sort of naturally laid out from beginner to expert. In the west, we have most of our beginner trails or green trails over around the K&L lifts that I spoke of, where we offer the free skiing. As you come toward the east, in the center you'll see most of the blue or intermediate trails, and then in the east most of the black and advanced or expert trails. It's then also crowned by 4 bowls, including the Copper Bowl on the back side of the mountain, and this makes Copper a really easy place to get around. It's most of the people, you can stay in the area of your own ability level. Necessarily if you're a beginner, get on the top of a black trail and have to worry about getting yourself down, or if you're an expert skier, running into a lot of beginners on the easier trails. Called the Eenie Weenie Bikini Contest, which we call a creative costume contest for both men and women, right here on this slope, the lower part of Main Vein. And we've got 5,000 to 6,000 people usually standing out here, music going. The contestants the slope in full costume regalia, usually with some sort of theme, either music or some other thing that they're doing, and then by the time they get to the end of the slope, they've pretty much gone down to just wearing a bathing suit or a bikini or something like that.
We cannot put that on television.
I'm Chris Cambrian. I'm from Littleton.
Okay, and what was your graduate degree in?
Social work.
Social, good. And you're here just sort of venting, letting things out.
You know, just kind of, I'm here to help everyone. It's really what I'm here for.
Is that? Did you see Stewart Saves His Family?
You missed it.
Okay, fine. And just one other question. Now, how does Copper Mountain compare to other places that you've skied at?
Well, I've skied it since I'm from Colorado and all. Well, New York and all, but having been in Colorado, I found that Copper is really nice. People are very friendly. And
Can I ask you about your glasses? What kind of glasses? Are those expensive?
Yes, they are.
What are they called?
Giorgio Armani.
Oh my God, how much do they cost?
Too much.
Jann and Chris here from Copper Mountain, live on your television set. It's Ski TV! How are things going here today at Winter?
Real good.
Good.
Hope it keeps snowing.
How's the skiing?
Skiing's great.
Yeah, good.
Couldn't ask for better.
You're with Ski Patrol.
Yeah, Ski Patrol.
Okay. How is it to be a Ski Patrol person here at Winter Park?
It's great.
Do they treat you right?
Good job. You bet they do.
Good. So what do you guys do here?
Well, we're professional ski patrolmen here at Winter Park, and we usually haul down people who get injured. Generally.
What do you do?
Well, we
mostly that keeps you busy, huh?
We do avalanche control, lift evacuation, traffic control, just about basically any sign that is out here or closure on the mountain we have to put out also.
How do the boarders and skiers get along?
Well, here at Winter Park, actually, it's a lot more friendly than some other areas that I've heard of.
Is that right?
Yeah,
that's good.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
And we also have, here's a tip for you today.
Yep, okay.
If you go over to Vasquez Ridge on Aces and Eights and Gambler, there's still powder over there.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Mary Nichols with Winter Park's our tour guide today. Tell us the history of Winter Park, the whole story, and nothing but the truth.
Well, Winter Park officially opened in 1940. Been open for 57 years. Previous to that, people used to come up on the train that stopped right over at the west portal of Moffett Tunnel and would hike up the hill to ski. Because
ski train's here today, too.
Ski train. Yeah. We are the only ski resort that has a ski train that comes directly up from Denver. And that's been going on for quite. We've had some sort of train since we started.
1940s.
Yeah.
That's really something. So from 1940 consistently.
Yes, we have. Yes. So 57, the oldest major ski resort in Colorado.
Who owns the ski resort?
The city of Denver owns the ski resort.
Okay. So who are your skiers?
Well, you know, we have a big draw from the Front Range. A lot of destination. It's probably about 40% Front Range, and the rest are destination visitors. They come from all over. And then because of our train, we can't really say that we have one type of skier. We have a lot of really extreme skiers that like to ski on the Mary Jane. We are known for having the best moguls in America. So that's a big draw. Also, we have Discovery Park, which is a learn to ski area. So we do have a lot of beginners, a lot of families that like to come up here and ski. We have the National Sports Center for the Disabled program. So we have a lot of disabled skiers up here. We everybody. We've got something for everyone. I think the comparison would be that the people that come here want to ski.
Yeah.
They come here because it's a good ski mountain. It's not because they want to be seen, and it's not the glitz thing. It's a skiing sport thing.
Winter Park is not a fashion show, right?
No, it's not. No. Everybody's accepted here. Yeah. It's not, you know.
Okay, what's going on today? What are we going to look at today?
We have the hose race. The National Firefighters are here for the week. They have their hose race, which is teams of 3. They put on their fire jacket and helmet and ski down with a 50-foot hose through a slalom course. We also have the DU Winter Carnival going on, so they have a ski race. Up on the hill, I don't know if you'll see that, there is the big air competition on the
the heck is this wacky thing? I mean, you guys don't ski down with hoses to put fires out, do you?
No, basically, this is the end to our National Firefighter Ski Race Week, which is in its 10th year. Basically, what we have is something fun to do at the end of a hard week of racing. We have 3 people on skis or snowboard, and their object is to get around or through the obstacle course coming down the hill. The big trick is that they have to wear helmets and bunking gear.
Stand behind me. That's what you do with this. So, how'd you guys do? You expect to win today?
Oh, of course. I couldn't keep
Excellent.
these guys to keep up with me. That's why I lost the rope.
And you're from Dallas?
Yeah. Dallas.
Hard work, isn't it?
Kind of
Yes,
feels like
I know.
it feels like water skiing when you go in the back. I mean, it pulls you really hard.
Yeah.
You know, when you going outside.
All right.
Well, it's nuts here at Jann Scotts at Winter Park. Next we go to Loveland. Well, here at Berthoud, what a nice puppy. Come here, pup. Hey, how are you? You are a good dog. Hi, come on. Are you a ski dog? Aw. Now this is the Berthoud dog, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Sit down, sit. It's the Berthoud ski dog. It's the rescue dog. Keeps people safe, and he's going to keep me warm. Right here, folks, on the Continental Divide, yeah, 11,300 at Berthoud on the Continental Divide with the Berthoud ski dog. Come here, buddy. You're a good puppy. This is a nice, warm guy. It's the Berthoud ski dog. Lots of layers of fat. What's his name, actually? You're a good puppy. Yes. Who's that guy? Is that your pal? Huh? Look. We're at Loveland Ski Area talking with Scott Fortner, 60th anniversary. Big doings this year, huh?
Yeah, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. Skiing started here in 1937 with a few rope tows and a small warming hut down here. And Al Bennett was the first one who had a Forest Service permit to operate up here. And it's kind of grown and prospered ever since.
60th anniversary, so that's, let's see, what year is it?
37.
Oh, 1937?
Yep.
Rope tows. Oh, before the war.
Before the war.
Before the 10th Mountain Division.
Yes, before the 10th Mountain Division. And Al Bennett, who started the ski area, actually went to World War II, but he didn't become a 10th Mountain Division guy. It's kind of ironic. He was a Seabee. So he was in the Philippines, building the Panama Canal. So that's kind of a little ironic for a mountain guy who grew up and born and bred in Colorado.
So do you have a museum?
We don't have a museum actually on site, but there's a lot of things here. A lot of the buildings and things are from the 50s. We're starting to slowly process of remodeling those buildings. We have a lot of old photos, a lot of memorabilia. We have some of the first snowmaking equipment that we had. Loveland was one of the first ski areas to have some snowmaking. And so we have some of the original snowmaking guns still here. We're slowly in the process of rebuilding and replacing some of the older lifts. And now I'd like to introduce Annie Weishi, one of our fine skier service representatives, to show you around what Loveland has to offer.
This should be fun.
I think it will.
We're going to bounce around the mountain?
Yes, we are. Yes,
okay, we're going in a snowmobile, huh?
Yes, we will.
This will be great fun. Sun shining, nice day here at Loveland. Jann Scotts, best place to ski in Colorado. Why here? It's two families from Pennsylvania. Have you been anyplace else?
We've been at Vail,
Vail?
Copper.
And how does this compare?
We like this because it's a nice family area.
Okay.
Price of the
what
ticket
were the
was
price of the tickets?
$20. $20.
$20 compared to Vail. They're how much at Vail? Vail? $52.
Right.
All right. How many runs did you get in? How many?
We've got about 8 in, I think, so far.
We only did half day though. We've only been here since noon.
So you get what now?
We had 8 here and a half day.
3 at Vail all day. Yeah. Great. What about powder versus groomed, all that sort of stuff?
As far as what people like, well, generally they don't really groom too much around here. So it's basically, in some areas it's survival skiing. You know, you've got wonderful, wonderful pillows of, powder. I've hit drifts up to my waist, my chest this year already. It's just been spectacular.
What's the snow cut like compared to from this year to last year?
Well, we got it really early this year. Last year it came kind of January on. This year we started getting it in November and December, which was nice. So we got an early deep coverage, which was bonus.
What's the altitude now? Highest point, yeah.
Right now we're at about 10,600 feet.
Yep.
And when I get you on the snowmobile, up to about 12,000. Yes, there's our snowmobile right there.
Oh, cool.
Well, we're at the top of lift 2 right now, basically the top of the area. We've got lift 1, you got the highway down there, and if you look over here, we've got Snoopy lying on his doghouse. The rest of Loveland is lying on the other side of that ridge over there, so as you can see, it's pretty vast. Woo! Okay, well, we're standing just below lift 6, and that's lift 2 over here behind us. The two kind of meet together. Oh, we got a nice border coming at it.
Mountain therapy or therapy?
Well, skiing is therapy, the way that I see it. Once you're out there on the snow and in the sunshine, that's just as good as paying a therapist a lot of money to spill your guts,
Okay, the best story you ever heard, or the best story you ever heard in the mountain?
Oh, the best story I ever heard. Do you want the best truthful story or the best lie?
Well, let's start with the best truthful story and then the best lie.
Okay, I think probably one of the best truthful stories was someone that had gotten away with skiing the Seven Sisters, which are the avalanche chutes next to here. It is a federal offense to ski them, but this person somehow got away with it. The best lie I heard was this person that told me they could get a lot of air, and they really talked themselves up on the lift, and sure enough, they got off, they fell flat on their face. So.
Now let's go back to the therapy part of being a psychologist.
Okay.
The biggest crisis intervention you ever had to deal with?
Oh, well, actually, that was a fight between a snowboarder and an older skier. I won't say who was at fault, but I had to do some.
Go ahead and say.
Oh, it was bad. I'm afraid that the younger gentleman had commented on the older gentleman's daughter, so that created quite an altercation.
Huh? Okay, what about the
Prejudice.
snowboarding? Go ahead.
What about snowboarding?
Yes, what about snowboarding?
Snowboarding's awesome, and I think that all the prejudice on the mountains should
Is there
hit the
prejudice
hay.
on this mountain?
No.
No.
That's why Loveland's great.
Oh yeah.
That's
Now
why
where's the
Loveland-
prejudice?
Prejudice at Vail.
Vail, Keystone? Yeah, I don't know.
Keystone's not bad now.
Hey, you take it from them. Don't ask me. I don't know. I come into the bar. These people, have you been drinking? This is all non-alcoholic beer in here. All right. Come over here, Annie. Well, Annie, thanks so much for the tour today.
Well, you're
Annie
welcome.
from Loveland, best places to ski in Colorado, Jann Scotts TV show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Billy. I'm Billy Kidd. Are you waiting for
Will it run on one engine?
It will. Full of fuel, full of people. We will climb out one engine.
Not bad. Good job.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, thanks. See you on the return trip.
We'll be here.
Virginia Verney with Telluride Ski Company. We're outside Telluride overlooking
Welcome to Telluride. One of the things that makes Telluride unique is its naturally segregated terrain. As you move from east to west on our mountain, you're moving from expert terrain to intermediate and then beginner terrain. And everything is beautifully separated by the geography of the area.
It's totally beautiful here, isn't it? This is so nice.
As you drive into town, you see lift 7 on your right. As you move farther east into town, you bump into the gondola and then lift 8. So there are a total of 3 lifts which come into downtown historic Telluride. From the historic San Miguel County Courthouse down Main Street to the Box Canyon, you see a number of the things that make Telluride unique. Telluride wide Main Street. That is a remnant from the mining days when people would turn a team of horses in our street.
Spectacular.
As we ride the gondola up and over into the mountain village, you see the town of Telluride. The town is roughly 8 blocks long by 4 blocks wide. It really is a small town. It's very well suited to pedestrians and makes going to Telluride without a car really easy.
It's a beautiful view.
Oh, it's spectacular, and it only gets better and better as you go on up.
So now where are we headed to now?
Well, we're riding the gondola from Telluride to the Telluride Mountain Village. The gondola came online this past November. It's a free public transportation system. And it connects the 2 towns. If you're a skier, obviously you need a lift ticket to get out at the top.
Now let's see, we'll talk to these. You folks want to be on TV? Why did you come to Telluride to go skiing?
We live in Telluride.
Oh, you live in Telluride. Good, good. And how does Telluride compare to Aspen? You ever been there?
We used to live in Aspen.
And yeah.
Aspen's a lot bigger and Telluride's a lot smaller, more quaint.
Yeah. People are nicer.
It's a different attitude, a different feel altogether. I think people who go to Aspen, a lot of people who maybe have second homes in Aspen do so because it's kind of a see and be seen kind of place.
Yeah.
Whereas Telluride is more come and just be yourself and relax.
And you're skiing today.
That's right.
Good.
A little time off from work.
Can I ask you a personal question? Have you seen Oprah today?
No, we haven't seen Oprah today.
No, we haven't.
In search of Oprah.
This is Telluride Mountain Village. Next we'll go get some ski rentals for you at the Telluride Sports Ski Shop, and then we'll head up to Garano Ranch Restaurant for lunch.
We're going to lay out in the deck, we're going to ski, we're going to pick up babes, and maybe we'll find Oprah! Yes, Oprah!
This is Telluride Sports, a ski in, ski out equipment rental shop. As you can see, you grab your skis, put them on, and hit the slopes. What a great way to go.
Good.
We're here with Bill Bloom, a Telluride Mountain host. We're at the Garano Mid-Mountain Restaurant.
What's a Telluride Mountain host do?
Oh, we get basically paid to ski and be nice to people. It's a wonderful job. It's a wonderful, wonderful job.
Unless I get angry at people.
Bill's one of the best.
So where are we? What is this?
We're at Garano Ranch, and this is an old homestead of the Garano family. They homesteaded this in the late 1800s with sheep herder family. You can see there are 3 old cabins over here behind us. And inside those cabins, there's a great saloon up at the top, ski school down here, and this wonderful deck out here. I encourage everybody that skis here to ski this runs, definitely. The Garano saloon up here is the saloon where Rooster Cogburn in the movie True Grit lived. So if you ever want to get a good look at Telluride in the region, check out that movie. You can look around, you can see all these beautiful mountains that are out here. Won't have the deck and the big restaurant that's back here because that wasn't built until the late 70s.
That building right there was in the movie Rooster Cogburn?
Right, all 3 of these buildings were in that movie with True Grit.
Do you know Oprah?
I've met her once. You want the story on that?
Yeah.
I met her once. She was driving around in town. She asked how to get somewhere in town. And I said, okay, you go this way and take a left. She went the exact opposite direction. I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was trying to get away from there.
Because, you know, I'm the Oprah of Denver.
Are you Oprah Scout?
I'm the Oprah of Denver.
Ah, okay. All right.
All right, so mountains, right? You want to tell us about those?
Those mountains. Those mountains that you see way out there in the distance are the Mont LaSalle's. And they're in Utah. They're just on the other side is Moab, Canyonlands, Arches, Colorado and Green River come together out there. It's an incredible place to go and visit. So within about a 2-hour drive, you can be in the middle of the desert.
Now, where are we on the mountain? What is this place here, and what's going on here?
Right in this area is the ski school meeting area for the intermediate level ski instructions. In one of these buildings back here, we have our ski school sales offices. So ski school people meet here. People can ski through all these intermediate runs right here and stop in and hang out on the deck.
Now, not very many people here. I mean, here we are 2 days after New Year's.
I sent them all home.
Did you?
No. It's just we tend to keep low crowds around here for some reason. That's one of the things we pride ourselves on, is not having lift lines, not having to deal with wall-to-wall people looking over your shoulder every time you make a turn.
Where does everybody come from?
We've got groups in right now from Arkansas, from Texas, from...
Do the Clintons come here, Bill Clinton?
Not that I've seen, but I've seen some guys in sunglasses looking kind of weird skiing around in ski.
The most famous skier.
The most famous skier I've seen here? Well, I don't see myself ski very often, so I can't put myself in that category. But I'd have to say Franz, good old Franz Klammer, Franz Weber. We've had quite a few of those guys around, the big guys.
Well, how does this compare to this ski area, compared to the snow, compared to, say, Aspen, Vail, those two places?
We're all, God, that's hard to compare. The snow is all high altitude snow, so we've all got real good soft snow, very friendly is what I like to call it. We probably groom on maybe 50-60% of our runs on a rotating basis. We do some real interesting grooming up on the plunge. We do a split groom there. The plunge is one of our infamous straight down double black runs, and we groom one side of it so you can out of the bumps if you want, or if somebody doesn't want to hit the bumps, they can ski next to somebody that is hitting the bumps.
Some skiers, they complain because mountains groom too much. Can you talk a little bit about that and how you guys are in comparison?
You know, most of the people that appreciate the grooming are the intermediate level skiers. The people that don't want the grooming are generally the expert skiers. We have a ton of expert terrain that's by a groomer.
So it's not groomed. The expert stuff isn't.
Right.
Okay.
We've got gold is double black, hike 2 ski terrain. Scheduled to be on our expansion with lift service in the future, and then most of the runs on lift 9 are not groomed also. So
what the hell was that noise? You have a bad cold here?
I got something talking to me down in my pants here.
Radio. No, it's okay. Let's talk about cross-country skiers. Facilities.
Tremendous terrain up on top. Basin up through there. You can ski all the way back to the old ghost town of Alta Lakes, and connect all the way back up into Trout Lake and up onto Lizard Head Pass, so you can go 30 miles.
Virginia Verney, Bill Bloom, thanks very much. Jann Scott here live at Telluride. Next, we talk to some of the skiers and get their absolute honest opinions on Telluride. How's the skiing?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Is it? Oh, good. How's the snow?
A little hard. I haven't skied in 4 years, so.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why?
I was in Hawaii.
Where have you been?
I was everywhere.
Did you ski in Hawaii?
No.
Where else do you ski? Any place else?
Aspen and in France.
Okay.
Mostly in France. Yeah.
How does this compare now to, and where in France do you ski?
Well, I ski in the Alps, and the one thing here is that I found the snow is too hard all the way to the edges, to the trees, and it'd be great if they could leave several feet on each side, so that you have more choice. You know, like if you don't want a very hard run, you can. I mean, what I mean by hard, the snow packed.
Yeah.
You have more choice. I feel there's not quite enough leeway to choose from hard snow to powder or more.
Do they do that in France?
Not like that. No, they don't pack it like that all the way to the trees. You have more freedom. I find you have more freedom.
We'll pass that along.
Yes.
How's it compare to Aspen?
Well, today's my first day, so it's a little, it's.
And where are you from? Are you from France? Or?
I'm from the French Alps, so I grew up on skis. I'm from.
You did. You would know, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to America. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Have a great day.
It's nice today.
Good. Where are you from?
I live here.
You live here? Mm-hmm. All the time. You too? Do you live here?
Well, I'm from Atlanta, but I've lived here since June.
All right, we got to talk to you. Come on over here. And you're a local guy too, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. How's the skiing?
Oh, it's incredible. Good. Yeah, we're having a great time this year.
All right, you?
Oh, it's excellent. Gold Hill's the best.
Gold Hill?
You got to go way up there.
And this is your first time? Here, I'll help you up.
No, I came out last year. It was my first time out here. And I came out this year and got married on Friday.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
All right, do you ski anyplace else?
Yeah. We just came from Steamboat. We're on our way to Idaho Springs. And Idaho.
How does this compare to a Steamboat?
I like it better.
You like this better? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know the.
We're like, what are we doing here? Is this a dance or what? Let go of my hand, madam! Let go! They glom onto you here.
It's just more fun here for some reason.
Are you guys together?
Yep.
Yep.
That's my new husband.
How do you like it? Congratulations on being married.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how's?
Telluride's a great
Is it? Yeah. It's good.
We love it.
Yep.
We came out here last year and spent about 2 weeks, and then decided, well, that's a great place to get married.
How does it compare to a Steamboat?
Different. There was tons of snow in Steamboat when we were there last, so you really couldn't complain about it. But it's steeper here, but there's nobody on the mountain. It's it's wide open everywhere. I mean, there were like 30-minute lift lines at Steamboat after Christmas, and right, so that's always a plus. And the scenery is far more beautiful here. Just the 14,000 peaks all around. And it's incredible.
So this is the Grano Ranch Saloon. It's beautiful. And a great place to hang out and have a drink.
Julie Garside is a property manager for Telluride Resort Accommodations. They basically manage everything in the city. This is one of your properties behind us, huh?
Yeah, we have several properties behind us that we manage.
Right here in the village too. So you've got them on the mountain.
We've got them in the mountain village and we have them in town.
Okay. How many properties are there here? And let's talk about what skiers can find when they come to Telluride.
Well, skiers can find anything from private homes to 1 and 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom condominiums, fireplaces, hot tubs, whatever you want, we've got it. And we also have hotels and bed and breakfast accommodations. Okay. And now we're surrounded by private homes and nestled in these woods.
What is this road?
This road is called Benchmark Lane. And it's just a road that they have private residence on. It doesn't lead you to anything, it dead ends.
Okay, so why are we standing in front of this house? What is this?
This is a home, and it's called the Columbine Log Home.
Yeah.
And it's just one of the many private homes that we rent at Telluride Resort Accommodations.
So how much does it rent for?
Depends on the season, but it can get up there.
In the wintertime, how much?
In the wintertime, you're looking at about close to $1,000 a night.
$1,000 a night. Another trophy home. This home has what? 4 bedrooms, 6 hot tubs, and it rents for how much?
$2,200 a night.
Look at this. $2,200 a night.
It can be
$2,200. Get the hell out of here. $2,200 a night.
It can be yours.
$2,200 a night.
$2,200.
Most people pay like $2,200 a month.
Right.
A night?
But look at this home in beautiful Telluride. What more could you ask for?
No,
largest organism in the world.
What's an organism?
Aspen. An organism?
Yeah.
A living thing.
Okay.
Living and breathing.
Get out of here. I mean,
they're all connected at the root, and it's said that all the aspens of the world are connected very, very far down.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, you probably didn't know that.
Together? I didn't know that.
Jann, Telluride is home to many million-dollar luxury homes, and right now we are standing at the corner of the very prestigious Polecat and Benchmark Lane. Next, we're going to move on to Hood Park Cottage, and we're inundated with aspens here on Telluride. Now we're rounding the corner to the Vista House, and if you look beyond, you'll see the beautiful San Juan vistas. This one's called the Vista House, and it's a couple of bedrooms, and it is definitely ski in, ski out. You could spit from your back porch.
Okay, you can see go right to the mountain. Now look at this. This is furnished. So this house is rented furnished?
Oh, all of our homes are rented furnished.
And they're so what is this, like $1,000 a night?
$1,000 a night. You hit it on the head. You're getting good at this.
Another $1 million home. This is like lifestyles of the rich and famous.
We don't want to look like a bunch of rich snots. For a whole house.
Yeah.
You get the whole thing all to yourself.
Yeah.
Telluride offers anything from economy to luxury homes, and we're standing among the exclusive here. And as you can tell, we are tucked in away in the trees here. Basically, Telluride has some zoning laws and that make it impossible for a commercial development to happen here. We won't ever have a McDonald's. We won't ever have any rambunctious fast food organizations, but
and you have like codes, like painting codes, stone and building codes.
You have to use certain woods and certain stones. The size of the house doesn't matter, but you just have to use the certain material that fits the area. We're inundated with aspens here on Telluride, and so it's said that the raccoon didn't die. Instead, it was just it was fatally wounded. And we're inundated with aspens here in Telluride.
Well, thanks, Julie Garside, for the tour today here in Telluride, looking at places to live on our top 10 ski resorts in Colorado.
Thank you, Jann Star. And let me just say, in the famous words of Dizzy Gillespie, if Telluride ain't paradise, then heaven can wait.
Well, that's our $1 million condo here in Telluride. $1,000 a night. Oh, I don't know what it rents for, maybe $500 or something. I don't know. They let us stay here since we're doing the TV show, which is fine. I don't care. Hey, next we're going to Hunga's, which is a famous Asian restaurant, and then we're going to the Moon, where men dress in drag, sing, and make noise. Jann Scott in Telluride. Hey, you like the digs? Cool, huh? Nice. Yeah, I like it. Well, the lights of Telluride are beautiful. Here's the liquor store, Belmont Liquors. The Wizard. It's a Chinese restaurant. It's really beautiful here. Okay, Asian food at Hunga's is coming up next. This is the peanut dish here at Hunga's. Delicious. Look at this. Can you see this? Very well made. Better than any Thai food I've had in Boulder. It is. Look what Brandon's having. What is that, Brandon?
Oriental chicken salad.
Oriental chicken salad. Well, we're at the Moon. This is local appreciation night. It's supposed to be a pretty crazy, insane evening. We'll go inside and see how they treat us since we're not locals. Tickets? How are you? Good, thanks.
Thank you! Welcome everybody to Flying Me to the Moon Saloon. I'm Ralph Johnson Gordon, the back of the ball game. I'm on the ball game. Thank you very much.
Well, that's it here from Telluride. Thanks so much, Virginia, for the tour.
You're welcome. It was a lot of fun. Love to see you in Telluride another time.
You guys have fun?
Yeah. Jann Scotts #1.
That's it, baby.